I'm giving a talk at the Helix Centre in Dublin. Fabulous auditorium, pitch black, one shaft of light. It's for AHEAD. AHEAD is a Federation of Disability Charities. I'm the last speaker, and it's just before lunch. And I'm talking away, and when you're giving a talk, first one of the old tricks is look for someone towards the middle, someone towards the left, and someone towards the right, who's giving you affirmation, who's nodding with you, who's agreeing with you. And I can see you right there doing that exactly with me. Because it makes you affirm backwards. And believe you me, it's so much easier to listen to a face with a smile on than if I'm scowling. And audiences reflect your face. If I scowl, you scowl. If I smile, you smile. So I try and find someone here, someone over there, and someone over there, and I'm facing. And I'm giving this talk, and there's a fabulous woman who's smiling, she's affirming my rubbish jokes she's laughing at, and she's with me all the way. And I'm building up a head of steam. Just as I'm going, a door opens to the right, and in comes a woman with a guide dog. The guide dog doesn't lead her to a seat, leads her to the edge of the stage from which I'm talking on. I don't say anything, it throws me for a bit, but she just sits down quietly and I carry on. After a couple of minutes, the guide dog growls quietly. My outstanding attendee who's affirming me, a dog at her feet, growls in return. After all the affirmation, smiling and nodding, she's blind. It threw me a bit. What did we see first? What did we see first? As I finished my talk, we're breaking for a buffet lunch, she stood up and she just did that. So I put my arm in, she held it quite lightly, quite securely, and we walked to lunch. It's a buffet lunch. I gave her a tray. And I did what most of us would do. I started describing what was on the buffet. She said, no, I'll have the broccoli, I'll have the salmon. Threw me. Her sense of smell was so acute, she chose exactly what she wanted. We sat down, lost in conversation. She said, I came from Cork, 3-hour train ride, came by myself. I'll be taking a train back by myself. This was an education for me. We got talking about her frustrations, her desires. She talks about wanting to change jobs. She applies for many, many jobs. She always gets on the short list. When it comes to the personal interview, what do they see first? She's always told, if only we could afford to pay for the changes to the physical infrastructure to accommodate you. I'm really sorry, we can't. What did they see first? Does she ever get a chance? We shook hands. She was wandering off towards the train station. I'm catching a taxi to get to the airport. And as I get to the taxi, I do just turn around and I waved, as you do by habit. And she instantly waved back. Guess how I felt? But I ask you, what do we tend to see first? Our implicit bias.